Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining me. Today, I'm going to be reading a book called Grow Grateful. And as the title suggests, it's about gratitude. So think for a minute, what are you grateful for? It can be something small, it can be a kind gesture that someone did for you. When we think about gratitude, it can be the little things or the larger things that are happening in our world. So, as we read this book, think about how the characters are experiencing gratitude. It's written by Sage Foster Lasser and John Lasser, illustrated by Christopher Lyles. Grow grateful. I'm Kiko. I'm a happy camper. I can grow grateful too. Let me show you how. My class goes on lots of field trips. Miss Cooper has taken us to the art museum, the state capitol, and even to a bakery, but never camping. I was excited. I counted the days until we left. Do you want to know something else? Part of me was nervous about camping too. When I asked my dad what he was bringing for us to eat, he told me that he and my mom weren't going. Why not? Well, this field trip is for you, Jasmine, and all your classmates, and Miss Cooper. Besides, someone has to look out for Chico. My dad bent down, scooped me up, and tossed me high in the air as I squealed, "Not so high." I was thankful that someone would be there to keep Chico company. My brother Nick told me about the trip from when he was in Miss Cooper's class. It was so much fun. We had a campfire and ate marshmallows. We climbed to the top of Cactus Ridge. Cactus Ridge? Is it high? Is it steep? Very high, very steep. I was happy Jasmine would be there. She doesn't like heights either. When we got to the camping site, I peeked into my backpack filled with my water bottle and snacks my dad packed for me. Yummy! My dad knows what I like and packed the most delicious snacks: green grapes and very berry granola, and some chocolate chip cookies. I shared my snacks with Jasmine. All the kids were divided into two groups: the bluebirds and the sparrows. Jasmine was a bluebird, and I was a sparrow. The bluebirds would hike up the east side of Cactus Ridge, and the sparrows would climb the west side. I got nervous again, imagining climbing all that way without Jasmine, but I noticed Camille. She looked scared too. "It's okay, Camille," I told her. "I don't like heights either, so we can stick together." Helping Camille helped me feel better too. My gratitude was growing. We walked hand in hand, step by step. At one point, I tried to touch the soft flower petal of a prickly pear and felt a sharp pain in my fingers. Miss Cooper removed the cactus spine from my finger with her tweezers. I was relieved that she was there to help me. When we finally reached the top, I couldn't believe how beautiful the view was. I was proud that Camille and I had helped each other. Soon after we reached the top, I saw Jasmine's head pop out from the other side of the rock. I waved excitedly at her. As the sun began to set, we pitched our tents. After we ate dinner, we built a fire to sit around. As we were roasting our marshmallows, Miss Cooper said, "Let's each go around and say what we're most grateful for tonight." Mosiah asked, What does grateful mean? Being grateful is feeling gratitude. Gratitude is a warm feeling in your heart or a thought in your head about someone or something that they did that you appreciate. It's not just saying thank you to be polite. It's a true understanding and appreciation of what someone did for you. For example, I'm grateful for the delicious soup you all worked hard to make tonight. I can taste the care and thoughtfulness you put into it. I felt proud and happy that Miss Cooper had noticed, thinking about what I had contributed to the soup. Everyone was grateful for different things. Emma for the colorful sunset over the mountains, Margaret for the care package her parents sent for us, Mosiah for the gorgeous hawk that had circled over his head, Jasmine for the toasted marshmallows, Camille for a friend to keep her company along the steep ridge. That night, as I fell asleep, I thought about my parents and how nice it was that they sent me on this trip. I thought about Camille and Jasmine and Miss Cooper, the super steep ridge, the beautiful view, the warm campfire. I felt happy in my heart, just like Miss Cooper said, I had gratitude. When I got home, I was so happy to see Chico and my family. I told them all about the trip and how grateful I was for the experience. Dad was so happy to see me that he whisked me up in the air above his head, but this time I wasn't so scared. How do you grow grateful? And that's the end of the book. So I hope as you were listening to it, you could see all the different ways that the children felt grateful and how Kiko learned throughout the book her journey of gratefulness. So there's some reader's notes here and explains what gratitude is. It says gratitude is a complex experience of thoughts and feelings that we have in relationships with others. Psychologists believe that gratitude is an important part of our overall well being, and that having gratitude leads to greater happiness and a better interpersonal relationships. Young children learn gratitude as they develop socially, cognitively, and emotionally. This book was written to help children learn about their own gratitude and that of others as part of their social emotional learning. So there's different ways that you can use this book. The authors suggest that you can use it by having some conversation starters. So the bolded sentences are some examples of how you could potentially start a conversation about gratitude. So the first bolded one says, I'm grateful that I have you in my life because you are a wonderful child. What makes you feel grateful? So, providing our own example can help the child make connections to their gratitude as well. The next conversation starter is I feel grateful when someone does something nice for me. Can you think of a time that someone did something nice for you? What was it? How did it make you feel? So, giving the child some context can really help them make that connection to their gratitude. The next conversation starter. I feel great when I get to help people. It makes me feel happy. Let's think of someone that we can help. Do you have any ideas? So, helping your child, encouraging your child to help others can increase happiness for both them and someone else and make them feel more gratitude about their own world and how they can express gratitude to others. The next conversation starter says, I wonder how blank will feel after you help him or her. And so, how to help your child with gratitude. So, fostering authentic gratitude. It doesn't mean that you have to point out every little thing, but it's those small things that can really make a child appreciate and to feel thankful for, say, a home cooked meal or somebody holding the door open for them. It doesn't have to be this large gesture. Creating grateful art is a really nice thing to do. making a gratitude visit. So, possibly going to help someone or delivering a note. With my students, we do Christmas cards for people in the community, and they really appreciate that. Volunteering with your child. Another one is to express gratitude as an example. So kind of speaking out loud and showing your child, like, I feel grateful for this, or wow, this is such a nice day outside, I feel so grateful for the weather and the sky and all those kind of things. Talk about how kindness makes others feel. Identify gratitude when you see it. And if you're noticing that your child is maybe struggling with gratitude and it's this persistent and consistent type of mindset, it wouldn't hurt to reach out to a professional for some help. I hope you enjoyed this book about gratitude, and as you're listening to it, could really think about those things in your world that you feel grateful for. I'm happy that you took part in this book with me today, and I look forward to you joining me on other books on my channel. Take care, everyone, and enjoy your day.